you have done the preparation and the research this time.
I've tried.
Okay, let's go. Who are we going to be discussing?
This week, spotlight artist is none other than Destin Conrad.
Bro, it's happening again. It's happening again.
You're really trying to compete with me. You're trying to...
This tune here,
Yeah?
I think you'll really like it.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit of you, I'll be honest.
One line for you.
Yeah.
To describe him. Simple, young and free. Hello, back again.
Yo.
New episode, here we are, let's get to it. Vinyl of the week.
It's your turn.
It's my turn. What's in the collection? It's one of my faves.
Of course it is.
Okay, so we're going. Hiatus Coyote.
Okay, yeah.
Choose
fair.
your weapon. This is, I don't know what you call these, man. Funk, alternative, soul, neo-soul, fusion. They got a bit of like Latin in there. They got a bit of like West African like drums and stuff in there. There's a lot, man.
There's a lot going on, isn't it?
There's a lot, but they're the guys. Like, and this album, I think is like just amazing. It's just amazing. It's amazing. Everything they put out is really good, but this album in particular, obviously you can see the visuals and that. I haven't got any inserts for you, but I've got. So we've got this, which is like the track list.
Nice.
And then like
And lyrics.
like snippets of lyrics.
Yeah.
So like choruses or like whatever they thought was like kind of the most powerful lyrics in the song.
Nice.
Which is very cool. And then on the back, you can see
Something completely different.
yeah, these are the guys. They're the guys in that. Yeah, you can see the band members and the main singer, Napalm. Wild name, but yeah, Napalm. These bands are wild and funky. We were talking about like a couple of weeks ago about like
That name.
we were talking about like Parliament and Funkadelic and how they just wore like random stuff and that's these men. These men are they're crazy. They're crazy. A little bit about this album as well. Well, first I'll show you the vinyl because I know you're excited to see that. So as I said, no inserts, but we do have a color for you. We've got like we've got like a muted white, I guess, or grey. I don't know.
It's not glow in the dark, is it?
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I didn't think like let's just turn off all the lights. But I'm like, let's do that. So I couldn't tell you.
It looks like it could be, but I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
So it's pretty cool.
Little off-white situation with a tinge of green, maybe.
Yeah, so you got their logo and stuff of like their name and stuff. Hiatus Coyote. It's a 2-disc, 4-side album. Where the hell is the side thing? Which is quite cool. So I'm just like doing up circles and that. I'm panicking. Where the hell is this? Yeah, so a little bit about the album as well. So they were, at the time, they were signed to, I think they still are, to like Flying Buddha, which is done by Salam Remy, who like him and Mark Ronson did a lot of the Back to Black with Amy Winehouse and stuff like that, and he was working on the following album before she died and stuff. So like he's the guy.
Yeah.
In terms of tracks in this as well, I'll give you 2 big tunes.
Hit me.
And they're the 2 last songs on the album. So Molasses, big tune. You'll know, if you don't know the song, you'll know a snippet of it through Drake.
Yep.
He uses it at the very start of More Life. You can hear Napalm singing it, and it's like, oh, this is soulful. Like potentially that's where I found Hiatus Coyote. I don't know. It might have been before that because they had an album before, and they have a song called Nakamura with Q-Tip, and Q-Tip's my guy. Shout out to Tribal Quest. But I don't know. But so yeah, she's on that, and she's also on Drake's album Scorpion as well, where she sings like a snippet of Aaliyah in Is There More at the end of the song, and that's her as well. So she's like, vocally, she's amazing, isn't it? Like super soulful. And the second song is Building a Ladder, which is the last song. I think this is the song that I mentioned in the previous episode that Ninth Wonder used in the Kendrick album, Damn.
Okay.
The people in the scene know that these are the guys, and this is the album, innit?
Exactly.
And just listen to it. There's a lot going on in the album, innit? But just listen to it, and it's like an experience, I would say. So
Very cool.
That's my vinyl of the week, man. Like, they're the guys. I probably go back to this album. It's one of my most listened to albums for sure. When I need like just time to separate myself from the world a bit, this is it. Because they talk about like existential stuff.
Yeah.
Like you
can even tell by like the track titles, isn't it?
Yeah. Everything's like metaphorical and all of this type of stuff. So they're just the guys, and they consistently turn out good music as well. Like their other projects are really good as well. So yeah, just give them a listen to, and give a listen to this album in particular. The artwork's super cool. They were just looking for, I think they were just looking for some, like, their Australian group, and they were looking for like Australian artists, and he did the painting and stuff. But then Napalm, the singer, did like some copperizing and like actual metalwork onto it to give it a different, like, more texture.
Damn.
And then they took a photo of that. So it's like a collaboration between an artist and Highest Coyote together.
Damn, sick.
Yeah, so it's
I love the intentionality behind that and like thinking about it.
Yeah. So it's mad random, isn't it? It's
super random, isn't it?
But it's very, very cool. So I thought I would have it on the set today.
Sick, solid pick.
Thank you. And that's it, man. That's my vinyl of the week, man. Let's just get straight to recent rotations, bro. Let's get to it, bro.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
All right, cool. Right, recent rotations.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
What on earth have we been listening to this week? I'm going to let you go first, as usual. So what's your first tune?
I could wrap it up at the end and speak for ages.
Exactly. Let's go.
Great. Okay, cool. Let's get into it straight away. So, recent rotations. My first for today is an artist called Devin Donnell.
Okay.
The tune is called 55, similar to us 95. It's lowercase and it's joined up.
Yeah. We're very unoriginal.
This was released in February, and he is an artist from Vegas who describes his sound as like a fresh glass of iced tea, familiar, comforting, and made with care.
Okay.
Just like his grandma used to make it.
Oh, right. Okay.
So, I really like that because, I don't know, it's easy to describe something genre-based, but I like being able to put an activity or a noun? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Like something that people experience next to it, so you can make that sort of marriage. So I like that.
Yeah.
But into the genre side of things, I would say this chilled R&B, very musical. This tune specifically has a clean bass line. It's got keys in there. It's got guitar. It's smooth. It's nostalgic at the same time. So a bit about him quickly. He grew up in church. His mum was a singer as well. So music was very much like around him. And now he makes a lot of music with his best friends. So it's very like community and like familiarity territory, which I guess is kind of like the IST situation. March 2026 saw his debut headline show. So I feel like there's a lot more to come from him. He's actually released some music since then as well.
We're cooking now.
So I feel like we're cooking now. And when I came across this, I was a fan, and his other stuff's good as well. So I'm excited to see what Devin has to come for the rest of the year. I believe I think it's actually a single from a forthcoming project that he's got coming. But the tune 55, check that one out. And big him up. He's doing his thing.
Right, say no more. I've never heard of an artist from Vegas.
Yeah.
So that's interesting as well.
Exactly.
All right, shout him out, man. Okay.
What have you got for us?
Okay, my first recent rotation is Leia. Luba is the tune. So it's Uber with an L in front.
Got it.
This came out in April.
I thought the artist name was Leia Luba. I was about to say it's serious name.
No, Leia Luba.
Got it.
And I've been following Leia for a while, and R&B artists. I'm pretty sure she's from New York, and it's kind of close as you're going to get to like Timbaland, Missy R&B era.
Okay,
like all of her tunes
sick
slap. Like she hasn't got one bad song. I'm not gonna lie. So, and she's had an album a couple of years ago that slapped as well. And you can kind of tell that that's kind of the era that she is really heavily influenced by, because her song previously, she had a song called "Sock It to Me," which has Missy Elliott in the writing credits through samples and stuff like that. Nice. One of her most popular songs is called "Crazy Down," which is a sample from Brandy's "I Want to Be Down." So it's just like
nice.
You can see where it's coming from and stuff. in this song, she's got production credits as well. And she does, I'm pretty sure she does her visuals pretty much herself.
Nice.
Because she's got snippets on socials of her like setting things up and
that's cool.
Like she said, like, this is what I do kind of thing.
Yeah.
She's very like visually unique, and you can see everything's like very intentional. Again, this is one of the artists that I kind of have close to me, and like when she drops, I'm like, okay, I know it's gonna be a banger every time.
Yeah.
Consistency is top notch. So so listen to the tune Luba.
Okay, I've not heard of her, so I have to. I love seeing the process as well.
You've definitely heard of her. You've heard of Leia. Yeah. Do you know the song Sailor Moon? You've heard it. You've heard it. Trust me. If not from me, I've played it to you multiple times. But yeah, shout out Leia. Let's go. What's your number 2? Come on.
Second recent rotation of the day is an artist called Quarto Auto. He has a new 3-track out called Who Dis, and the tune I'm specifically mentioning is also called Who Dis, and it has Mick Jenkins on it.
My guy. Okay.
So this came out March 2026, and Quarto Auto, he's a Glasgow-based musician and composer who favors jazz bops, he says.
Oh, right. Okay.
So yeah, very artsy, or artsy is not even the right word, just talented, isn't it?
Yeah,
the guy's talented.
Yeah.
So his government name is Liam Shortall.
Okay.
And Quarto Auto means short tool in Spanish.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there. Okay.
So he himself is Spanish-Irish. So this is
Spanish-Irish based in Glasgow. Is that what we said?
Correct.
Okay, let's go.
The guy's about.
He's about. Okay.
And now he's collaborating with Mick Jenkins.
Yeah. I mean, Mick Jenkins keeps collaborating with UK artists. What's going on there? But I'm here for it. Let's go.
This tune here,
yeah,
I think you'll really like it.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit of you, I'll be honest. It's got everything in it. Like musicality-wise, bro, bass, synth, drums, sax, strings, is happening. Mick, he's flowing, and yeah, it's just bouncy. It's a big vibe.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, the other 2 tracks on the Who Dis little 3-track is really good as well. But this one, obviously, I like rapping it. And so when Mick came in, he was flowing.
Okay.
And then all of the other little pockets of the instruments find themselves in. Like, it's just very, very high quality. There's a nice video where you've got like kids playing as like the sort of like main protagonists.
Yeah.
And it feels fun. So yeah, just check it out. Quarto Auto, Who Dis.
That sounds like a bit of me. I'm going to have to. Okay, cool. My number 2 of the day. So my second recent rotation is a track from 2020. So we're going back a little bit. It is Nutty Nice is the artist. Okay. And the song is The Promise. And you wouldn't believe it. We're going back to South Africa, bro. We're going.
Okay.
We're doing it again. These South African man,
they know how to do it.
They're musical, bro. They got them tunes. So this is South African like DJ producer. I think he's been about for a long time. Like from what I read, he's been DJing since like the 90s kind of thing. So this is like a established. Like is me just discovering him, but like he's the guy in the scene.
Been the guy,
already. And the reason I chose this song is it's my like early summer dance tune because it's like very housey and stuff. But like it's like the song's about, it's called The Promise, and it's about, the lyrics are like, I'll handle you care. It's like a loving thing. There's like a kick that kind of just pumps, but it's not like heavy house. It's more like chill dance. And yeah, so I thought there was kind of a good time into summer and stuff to be listening to these type of tunes.
Okay, I hear it. Seasonality in that.
Yeah, this is it. So that's why I chose him. I don't really know too much about him or anything. It was just kind of more a choice to like, you listen to it. Yeah, and you're in the mood, bro. You're in the mood. So
I'm here for that. I need the transition into that. Yeah. I'm waiting for a lot of artists to be dropping some summer bangers. So.
Yeah. This is one, bro. This is one for sure. It's not like super like too much lyrically happening, but the vocals that are there are good, and it's kind of repetitive throughout. And then it's like in the production, there's like little things that come in and then come out, like different types of like drums and stuff, or like synths that go up and down. You're like, oh, okay, nice. Like, and you're like still going in. You're like, oh, yeah. So. It's one of them, yeah. As I said, early summer tunes, bro.
Because some of them tunes can be quite monotonous. Yeah. And it just goes on for like 6 minutes for no reason. Yeah, so that's nice.
Yeah, this one is, it's perfectly placed in its length, and it's just a good tune, bro. Okay. So give it a go. Nutty Nice, The Promise.
Lovely. Okay. So my final one of the day.
Okay.
Last time out, we took it back.
Yeah, but I'm intrigued now. Yeah.
Bro, it's happening again.
Oh, this
it's
guy.
happening again.
You're really trying to compete with me. You're trying to... Where you thrown it back to?
I gotta show the people that I don't just exist in this decade.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I've never penned you to be doing these throwbacks.
I have some eclectic parts to be as well. Not many.
Color me surprised, bro.
The household I grew up in was listening to the Beatles, Status Quo.
Yeah.
So I've had to explore and find music for myself.
Okay, so what have we got?
So we're going back to 1985.
Okay.
And we're going Alexander O'Neal.
Okay.
What's Missing?
Okay, where are you finding these tunes? Alexander O'Neal and that. Okay.
This guy is shocked.
What's happening?
I don't know where I found this.
Yeah.
But I did.
Okay.
And I liked it.
All right.
Which is why it's coming up. So this tune, What's Missing, it's produced by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
The guys. We mentioned them a lot, or like at least they've been in production a lot of songs that we mentioned. So
yeah, they've been in the conversation.
Yeah.
But for the sake of this bit of context, they've achieved 16 Billboard #1s and are among just a small group of people who have had #1 singles spanning 3 separate decades.
Yeah. They're serious, bro.
Serious people here. Their credits also include Janet Jackson, Mariah Carey, Boyz II Men, Usher, and the list goes on. So it sounds great, as you can imagine, based on that. What's Missing? Obviously, it's speaking about love and things that are missing from love and how you develop the relationship and get back on track and all this sort of stuff. So the lyric is almost in contradiction to the sonic because it feels quite uplifting and quite hopeful. So he's presenting, I guess, of what's missing and how do we how do we get there rather than like despair, what's missing. It's grooving, funky R&B soul, again, disco infused, punchy drums, lots of keys, a good bass line. So I mean, all of those elements was what I guess pricked my ears up when I heard it. And yeah, I've been enjoying discovering some older tunes because I feel like
it's crazy.
Ain't no one making that sort of music anymore. And that's not, I sound like an old head saying that, but just people aren't making that unless I'm aware. If people are, someone let me know.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. We're here to discover these new sounds because I'm the same. Like I always go back because especially that mid 80s era, thanks to like producers like Jimmy Jam and Lewis and that, there's just a bounce. It's just like fun. It's hard to find those now. I
say people aren't making that anymore, but this is new to me. So for me, it's a new tune, which is great.
I'm happy for you, man. I'm really happy that you're like into these tunes because you were hating on me throwing it back before. So now you're throwing it back, like welcome to the party and that. So that leads me to my third tune.
Okay.
So my third recent rotation, you know what I'm doing. I'm throwing it back. I'm living in the 1970s at the moment, to be honest. So we're going 1972 this time.
Okay.
The OJs.
Okay.
Tune, Backstabbers. Now, this...
now.
The OJs go in. You'll 100% know their most popular song, which is Love Train. But this was kind of the song this was their first breakthrough tune, I would say. Because basically they got signed by like Philadelphia International Records and they were originally I think 4 and then they went down to a trio and through this label this was kind of their first song that they released and it was like instantly
first song.
It was instantly a banger. It was put into like a movie with Diane Keaton and stuff. So it was big. And the reason I actually chose this was typical me listening to a song and be like, oh, I want to go to the sample and stuff. So this is used in big neo soul R&B tune, the late great Angie Stone, Wish I Didn't Miss You. So it uses the same melody essentially. So when I was growing up, I didn't realize this was a sample because I thought this was just her. And I was like, this is crazy. Like the beat itself is crazy. So this is the original essentially, and then Backstabbers, as the title says, it's like about it's actually about your like a male friend going behind your back and trying to take your girl is what it is, and the lyrics is like the lyrics is they're smiling in your face kind of thing, but like they're backstabbers essentially. The lyrics are like talking about guys coming to your yard and being all friendly and stuff, and then coming to the yard when I'm not there and taking the girl and all of this type of stuff. So it's very dramatic. And if you listen to the melody, you're like, oh, like this is a bit eerie and dramatic.
Sounds turbulent.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the main reason, was for the sample, but the tune itself is great. Lyrics, vocals, excellent. OJ's just, I think the lead singer's Eddie Levert, I want to say it is, and he goes off. So yeah, definitely listen to it, give it a go. The OJ's Backstabbers, throwing it back.
Very nice.
And on that note, should we get onto the spotlight artists? It's me, so we're gonna find out who it's gonna be.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right, it's time to get into our spotlight artist for the week. You have done the preparation and the research for us this time.
I've tried to do my best.
Okay, let's go. Who are you going to be discussing?
This week's spotlight artist is none other than Destin Conrad.
Okay.
He spoiled us to 2 albums last year, and he's just come off of a big tour, US and UK, and I think he's just wrapping that up now. So one of the albums isn't exactly what we expected it to be. So we're going to talk about that a bit.
Okay.
Just a quick one-liner for you.
Yeah.
Fit to describe him. Simple, young and free. That's what I'm going for.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going for.
I hear it. I think it's good.
Quickly, some of the influences that he's mentioned before I get into his kind of story and his discography. Luther Vandross, Stevie Wonder, Music Soul Child, Beyonce, Brandy, and all the pioneers of R&B. And he's mentioned Brandy multiple occasions, so I'll put that one at the top. The vocal Bible is what they call it.
I was going to say. He's a man about his vocals.
Yeah. So I'm going to go just through early timeline. We'll go through the discography and then lead up to where we are now.
Yeah.
We'll go from there, yeah.
Okay,
so he's 25 at the moment. He's born in Tampa, Florida. So quick mention to the Florida scene. There's a lot of R&B.
Yeah, we did Sailor, innit? Sailor.
Yeah. So Sailor, Doechii, Flozig, Isaiah Falls, Gabriel Jacoby, although he's in South Carolina, from South Carolina, but he's Tampa raised. So there's something in the water.
Something happening.
Something down south is happening in the R&B scene. So
it's good to see. It's good to see because I've only been in America twice, and one of the times was Tampa, I believe, and it was quite a sleepy sleepy town.
Yeah, I feel like we don't, as tourists, you don't really see the proper Florida, right?
Of course.
I've been fortunate enough, I've got like family there and that, so I see
like a man of culture. You see what's popping.
Yeah. Because essentially, obviously, I'm like Jamaican background on my dad's side, so a lot of the main places that people commute when they left Jamaica was the UK, Canada, and America. And America, a lot of the time, it's Florida. So a lot of my family are from there, and it's the same with Destin. Essentially, his mum is Jamaican born, so that's why he's from Florida, essentially, right? Yeah, similar to the artist that we mentioned in Tiana Major 9, who's also Jamaican. Destin as well. So you have a bit of those kind of cultural influences in his music, and you kind of can hear that throughout.
Yeah.
Just going off of something that he says. He says, I grew up on a lot of music and things that were regionally exclusive to there. Growing up around a lot of Caribbean people and being Jamaican myself plays such a huge role in music. So he is aware of his influences around him.
Nice.
So when he started singing was, again, similar to Tiana Major 9, was in the church, at church events. His aunt would take him and make him sing at events and stuff. So he was always a fan of music and wanted to be out there. His older sister, he says, is a major R&B head. So she would put him onto music, basically.
Naturally.
So anything that she liked, he would like as well,
right?
By
default, it's happening.
Yeah. So, and I think that's the case to this day. I think they're still very close, and
nice.
That's always happening. By age 11, he had moved from Tampa to LA, the city of angels. It's all happened.
Yeah, it's what a big move.
Yeah, so that's influenced, been a big influence to him moving into LA, and I'll speak on that in a second. He actually gained popularity before singing and being an artist somewhere else. Were you aware of this? So he was popular on Vine.
Oh, serious?
As a teenager, yeah.
Man, what a throwback.
So he first gained popularity on Vine in 2014.
Right.
So he was just like a young kid, basically, and he had like 1 million followers.
Oh, is it?
So he was like a social media influencer on Vine. Obviously, Vine like fell through.
R.I.P. on that.
Yeah. But through Vine, he met Kehlani, and they built a relationship off of that. So before,
how interesting.
Yeah. So before he even like started doing music, he already had like an
audience.
Yeah, and like a big
Damn
artist in connection. So that's quite cool. So by 17, 18, obviously Vine is now gone. Yeah. So he's like, what else am I gonna do? Being in LA, he's got friends like Kehlani and others that are going to a studio regularly, and they would kind of basically take him with them, and like he would just be there. And then he kind of started to learn how to songwrite, and that was his first step into music. So he wanted to do songwriting. And he says, being raised in California, LA specifically, it gave me the sense of freedom to create and up close examples of people making their dreams happen for themselves. So he was seeing other people's like grow as artists, and he was like, I'll have a piece of that.
Yeah, how interesting. That's such a unique circumstance.
Yeah, imagine just being around like a bunch of people who are talented producers, like artists, and you're like, yeah.
And you're literally just a fly on the wall.
Yeah. So he started being a songwriter, and basically what turned him into a singer is basically after a while, he'd write songs, and he was just like, I don't want to give this away. This is something that I want.
Fair play.
So eventually, and that's what inspired him to be like, I'm going to start recording and I'm going to do an EP, which brings us to the discography. So 2019, first single, Cautious, which is actually where I step in as a listener. I actually do.
Saying you step is crazy. Imagine this is where
this is my part.
Add my value.
This is my story. No. Yeah, so 2019, Cautious is a single, and it's like mellow R&B. As I said, you get hints of like Caribbean influences through his flow, and it's like a song about essentially a lover kind of scared to try something new or someone new. It's interesting because obviously this is him trying something new as well. This is his first song. That being said, it took him 45 minutes to churn this out, top to bottom. So it's obviously like insane talent already. He knows how to make a tune.
Yeah. Damn.
So he's ready. So he does this.
Hurtful. 45 minutes.
2019. He's got to be maybe like 19 or something at the time. And he's like, yeah, that'll do me. And it's received really well. So, and he already has in his mind that he's going to make an EP as well. So that's 2019. 2020, he releases 3 singles, and all leading up to his EP. And he's writing credits off the bat on Kehlani's album, It Was Good Until It Wasn't, which is up till now, probably before the Folded album comes out, is her biggest album. Yeah. Right? So he has writing credits on the song Water on that. So already he's got what, 4 songs and writing credits on like one of the biggest R&B albums of that year, which is insane. So that's that year. 2021 is the debut EP, right? And it's a 9-track EP called Colorway. The album cover's quite cool. It's like a blurred portrait with a rainbow kind of overlaid and like washed over his face, which is quite cool. And he says it's about how colors come together to make one thing. And he kind of applied that into his theory of music as well as the lyrics, trying to turn songs into one body of work essentially, which is pretty impressive for your first EP. A lot of the time you have a first EP and it's more just showcasing what I have, but he's already thinking about bodies of work. And this is something that he kind of keeps with him throughout his musical journey, I would say. Just off of that, 2 credits to pick out off of that EP. Singer-songwriter Ombre. Nice. She is a name feature and she's writing credits throughout this EP as well. The second is producer Louis Lastic. And basically just remember that name because you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear me mention this throughout. So this is him collaborating with his friends, right? But as a first production, he's basically on most of the songs as a producer. So that's March 2021. 2022, he does another EP. He's out again. He's doing another one. Again, production, Louis Lastic, throughout. Again, features with a song with Ombre and writing credits with her as well. So she actually, in this one, she earns herself an interlude. So she has a whole interlude for herself. And Kehlani returns the favor with writing credits, and now she's now credited on this EP in the song Down Bad as well. So they're still having that relationship back and forths and helping each other out. Probably they're in studio sessions together all the time. Regularly. And he calls Kehlani like his big sister. So that's happening. So that's 2022. 2023, guess what? We've got another EP. We've got another 9-track EP. So this one is Submissive.
Gosh, really borderline EP versus like LP here, isn't it?
We're right on the edge. We're
tension.
We're right on the cusp of it. So this is Submissive, 9-track EP, exec produced by, you guessed it, Louis Lastic. He's there again. This one has 2 name features on it. And it's artists that we've mentioned on the pod. Jordan Ward, the guy. And Masego as well. The guy as well. I'm a hater of Masego, but he's the guy.
Yeah.
He's the guy.
I mean, it's super musical, isn't it?
Yeah. And this is the first time he has interaction with Sasha Keeble as well. So on the first song, Mariposa, she has writing credits on this as well. Okay. So it's building a circle. It's kind of making
sense. Transatlantic and I hear it.
Yeah. And speaking of transatlantic, next year, so 2023 Submissive, 2024 Submissive 2. So that's another 9-track EP.
Never be that too submissive, bro.
Yeah. So we've got another 9-track EP again.
Bro, what's with these 9 tracks?
I don't know.
He's scared of the double digits.
All EPs are nine tracks. So I don't know. There seems to be a running theme.
He's churning it out, to be fair, innit? Goodness.
Yeah. This time, credits, Sasha Keeble again. K1's in the mix now as well. Go. And Matt Keane on production as well. Once again, Louis Lastic is about. He's about again. And K1's actually on the production side as well as writing credits as well, which is cool. Which is obviously one of our spotlight artists. So if you haven't listened to us talk about K1,
run that
go back, episode 1.
The debut.
Go back and listen to it.
Lock in.
So that's 2024 wrapped up. In between these, by the way, he's still doing like separate singles, featuring with people, but I thought I'd just concentrate on the actual projects themselves.
Makes sense.
So every year since he's come out,
there's an offering.
There's an EP, a 9-track EP, and like a mixture of singles and stuff as well. So he's churning out music. There's non-stop. So that's 2024. 2025, it's the debut album, right? It's
taking it there.
It's Love on Digital.
Yeah.
15 tracks, healthy. That's what you want.
Solid.
That's what we want. Get
your teeth into that.
Yeah, so Love on Digital, as the name suggests, it's kind of a love, an ode to the digital era of R&B, but also the kind of situations of like love through digital means as well, right? And yeah, he chose this because this is essentially the R&B that he grew up with, that those 2000s R&B, when it kind of sonically changed to being digital instead of like analog and so in terms of instrumentation and stuff. So he wanted to make that sound. So it was heavily influenced by producers like Timbaland, the Neptunes, Darkchild, and artists like that. The main aim for this album was to be fun, is what he said. And essentially this was kind of him, like obviously first album. It's him putting a stake in the ground, saying, "This is me, bro.
Arrival moment.
I'm here." Yeah. So that was exec produced by Louis Lastic, and it got them a Grammy nomination for Best Progressive R&B Album as well. So he's slapping off, bro.
Grammy nomination for your first album. Yeah. Fair play.
It's slapping off, bro. So that's April 2025.
Yeah.
This is where it gets interesting.
Yeah.
August 2025 is another album. I don't know.
I mean, that's work rate.
I don't know what's going on. It's another album. Whimsy is the album. It's a jazz fusion album. 11 tracks. It essentially represents a passion project that was kind of off the cuff, and basically, he just wanted to do a jazz album. Essentially, when he was younger, he was in a jazz choir and jazz bands, so he was always kind of a fan of the genre.
Yeah.
And the front of the album is titled an alternative jazz album, is what's labeled as, by Mr. E. So he's created like an alter ego for this album. His alter ego, Mr. E, he says is from London, smokes a lot, and loves jazz.
What? I didn't know that. Why is he from London?
Yeah. So he's made an alter ego. Just like so. Obviously, the artist lover alter ego. I thought I'd mention just a couple of other alter egos. You got obviously Eminem and Slim Shady.
Yeah.
You got Beyonce and Sasha Fierce.
Yeah.
You got Prince and Camille. And obviously our favorite is George Clinton and Dr. Funkenstein. so I thought that was a perfect time to bring Dr.
That's a good little segue. If you've not listened to that episode, run that one back as well.
Yeah, exactly. Go back to that episode, mate. So in an interview for his first EP, so back in 2021, he says he wants to be free and he doesn't want to make just one style of genre, and he wants to experience and create because that's what life is all about. So from when he first became an artist, he already said that he wanted to do different things. He didn't want to be kind of put into a pigeonhole, essentially. Sure. So the core themes of this album is still very much what he's been doing in terms of like romance and heartbreak. But in this album, he kind of approaches it in different angles. So 2 songs that kind of show that is Love, which is very much what the title says, is super sincere to love. But then on the opposite side, he has a song called Boredom, which talks about kind of there being no spark in a relationship. So he's already like doing like different things within the album. And with these contrasting feelings, the album still manages to stay quite consistent in the way it sounds. Yeah. And I think that's largely thanks to the production, right? So a couple of credits on that is Keon Harold, who we mentioned in the Tiana Major 9 episode because he was on the Energy tune, my favorite. So he's on there. Terrace Martin, who we've mentioned, is the guy, the saxophonist, the guy. Matt Keane is doing production as well, who we mentioned. And exec produced by Louis Lastic, of course, keeping it all together. So we mentioned last episode about having, when you're creating something, kind of having that one person or whatever to build something to make it cohesive. And I think this is an example of that. Yeah,
especially it's interesting because it's like you're obviously changing genre, but you've still got the same guy as your right hand.
Yeah. Well, I think it's credit to Louis Lastic and Destin that they've let the artists come in, the jazz artists come in and kind of do what they do, and leave enough space in the production for them to really show their instrumentation, I would say. Because if you control that too much, then you're taking the jazz out of the music.
Well, yeah, exactly. Right? Especially in that genre as well. You can't be too prescriptive with these guys, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So that's... Oh, sorry. We're not done. We're not done with the music. Sorry.
I thought that was it.
Sorry. So he's obviously done 2 albums in 2025.
Yeah.
And then this year, in April, he releases a deluxe of Whimsy, which is 7 additional songs on top of the, what did I say? 11 tracks previously.
Yeah, it's a lot of that additional tracks there, isn't
it? I mean, that's an EP in itself, right? Really, isn't it? So...
I mean, not by his standards, isn't it?
Well, yeah. It's too short of an EP. It's fair. But yeah, so it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot's going on. So just going back to Whimsy in general, how do you feel about moving from R&B to jazz? And do you think this was done successfully? What we said?
Yeah, it's a good question. Obviously, you've described him as young and free, and he's self-proclaimed like he wants to do that, right? And be able to sort of experiment with sounds and sort of just be occupy the full spectrum of what it is to be an artist. So I guess when someone prefaces a career with that, you can expect pivots. How do I feel about it? This album, Whimsy, is well executed. There's a level of quality and excellence to it, which is a testament to, as you say, him, to Louis, and to the collaborators that they brought in, who are like very much anchored in integrity in that genre, that make it a quality a quality project.
Yeah.
I would say I can appreciate it. I probably prefer, I definitely prefer him in R&B. So is it something I'll come back to? Maybe not.
Yeah.
But hey, being an artist is that freedom of expression, right? And so I have a lot of respect for him to be able to execute that with the degree of quality that he has. And also 18 tracks. Like, this isn't a throwaway, we obviously spoke about Jack Harlow previously in Monica, and that was 9 tracks. And again, that was with a select group of people. And 9 tracks, I don't know how much time he spent making that, but I think it was probably a significant period. But when you talk about 18 tracks,
so
there's clearly been dedication to this.
We say this, so the Whimsy album, the 11 track, was made in a 2-week span.
I should have known. So when his first track took 45 minutes,
this guy churns out things quickly. And basically, he had songs already there, but they weren't jazz. They were the R&B or whatever genre that he had. And he was like, I want to do an R&B, a jazz album.
Okay.
Let's just jazzify this up and let's get going. And just smashed it all out.
Fair.
Smashed it all out in 2 weeks, which is crazy. My take on it is, obviously I'm a bit of a jazz cat. So I'm about it. I think it's excellently executed. And I think the difference between the Jack Harlow and the Destin Conrad, one, obviously, Destin is vocally very good, right?
Yeah.
And so he just, in this, he more uses his vocals as an instrument rather than being, it's not like lyrically super heavy or anything.
Yeah, I mean, that's
like
jazz as a genre, right?
Yeah, exactly. So he does dip into jazz really well. And I feel like his vocals aren't necessarily in the forefront of the songs as well.
Yeah, I would agree.
It's a lot of the instrumentation is what you're listening to more so, right? I'm about it. And as the title suggests, it's whimsy, innit? It's on a whim, to get me. So like he's not, this is just a passionate project. I am surprised that he released a deluxe version of this instead of going back to Love on Digital. Or just doing something new, especially because the tour that he was on was a Love on Digital tour. So I would have thought he would have doubled down on his album before instead of doubling down on the Passion project. I
mean, a presumption from me on this is that it was always 18 tracks, and then he thought, how palatable is that as an introduction point to people for me in this space?
But,
I mean, hey, who knows? But
yeah, I mean. A part of the extra extra 7 songs is kind of a relook at the love song with this time with like Jean Doe, and it's called More Love. And then there's
maybe not then.
Yeah, there's a kind of a vocal like skit like Check In, which is called Michelle Checks In, and the rest are songs essentially. So yeah, I think he probably just had more ready to go, right? And then he was just like, yeah, let's just release it, which is always interesting. Do you have any favorite songs on the album?
Probably not, to be fair.
No,
probably not.
Just a big like slur of jazz.
Yeah, that was
jazz. There's so much jazz.
It did kind of feel like a long continuation of a session in a way. But just kind of like to the genre.
Yeah, and I think it's it speaks to how it was recorded as well. Like it was all
and concentrated.
Yeah, concentrated. Like some of the songs were done in one takes, which is crazy as well. So. I think that makes sense. It makes sense to me. I mean, my favorite songs are probably the more popular tunes, which is like "Wash You Away," which is one of the singles for the first release with Terrace Martin. Obviously, the saxophone's going in, and it's more. I think it's probably the most complete actual song. Whereas a lot of it is like kind of jazz snippets. I do like Love, but it's like a minute and a half or something. And it's just like hella jazz going in the background, and you're like, okay, what's happening there? So like, if you don't like that genre,
it's gonna be quite overstimulating.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much at points. But yeah, I mean, I'm here for it. He's another one of those artists that I think he hasn't released a bad song.
Well, that's the thing, innit? When it's
project.
good quality, there's, you know, obviously that's my personal preference.
Yeah.
And I feel like the best artists should freely express and do a bunch of different stuff. And I feel like sometimes fans can be too entitled with saying stuff like, this is all we want from you. And like, even like, obviously Drake enters different pockets a lot of the time, and he had a whole flipping like dance album. But like, bro, also, you know, it's kind of what Elijah says, you know, the Yellow Squares guy. Like, if you love music, you should learn to DJ. If you love music, you should make music. Like, if you love music,
be about it. Be a student of the game.
Be about it, bro. Yeah, trust me. And so, you know, obviously growing up with East Coast, West Coast, Caribbean heritage, obviously UK connections and stuff, like all of he's anchored in black music heritage. Yeah. And so it makes sense you explore those genres.
Yeah. So he explores the different regions. In this album, I think he lived in New York for a time as well. So there's a song called Bed-Stuy that refers to kind of that time as well.
Right.
I think he says like London is like one of his favorite cities, and that's why he collaborates with so many like UK artists and stuff. Yeah, so it makes sense that he's got all these different sounds and different like pockets that he wants to experiment, and he doesn't want to be pigeonholed, so he just does like everything, right? And I guess, could he burn himself out by doing stuff like this? Like, he's done a lot of music.
The work rate is insane.
He did like a 47-date tour. Is what he's just come off of.
Unreal.
And he's been bagging out tunes in short periods of time producing this as well. So like, do you think artists can burn themselves out a bit? Like, we're the listener. We always want something all the time.
Yeah, of course. I just feel like so long as you can do it sustainably, then great. I think, you know, you mentioned Amy Winehouse sort of like loosely earlier on the episode, and I think, you know, you got tragic instances like that, and I'm just like, so the health of the artist has to be
paramount.
Like, yeah, exactly, that word was what came to my mind. And so it's like, so long as they can execute around that and they can be in good health, like physically and mentally around that, if they have a persuasion to work super hard and they've got the energy for it, then absolutely. But I think so long as there's regular dialogue and we're making sure that they're cool, then more. Feel free to give us more. But touring is
I think that's what's good about Destin, is because he collaborates with his friends and he creates such a good energy around him. It probably makes it easier for him to make these songs and make them quickly and in like quantity, essentially, because he seems clearly is enjoying it all. So
yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, I mean, man, big him up. So that's my notes or anything. Unless you have any other questions on that.
No, I think it's great. And you know, things like this I do like, because it causes, it's a good cause for conversation, isn't it? Like, I think the best, obviously music is art, and the best thing about art it is subjective, and it gets people talking. There's a dialogue, people can have preferences, and it's okay to like different stuff and that. And as a young guy pushing boundaries like this, I think is sick. So nothing but respect, isn't it, really? Yeah.
So shout out to Destin Conrad.
And I learned some stuff, so it's good.
We're learning jazz, bro. We're learning jazz. We seem to talk about jazz quite a bit of their story. So it seems to be having like a movement, this kind of jazz fusion. So and yeah, Destin Conrad's dipped into it and executed very, very well. So yeah, listen to the album if you haven't. And yeah, that's it. Shout out to Destin.
Whimsy.
All right, cool.